Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am doing another long-awaited video. The last time I filmed this video was back in 2023 and some things kind of have changed in there, at least in the way that I see it. So I'm doing an updated how to get start options trading video. I know a lot of people are always like, oh my goodness, like I want to get into trading, but girl, I don't know where to start. Girl, we don't know. Girl, we don't know. Okay. I got you. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys basically like the basics of how to start and how to start learning from one of the PowerPoints that I actually use in my mini mentorship program. If you guys may or may not know, I teach options trading. And so I taught this mini mentorship program from the perspective of teach me how to trade as if I were 5. Because I feel like when you get all the big words and everything, it gets super duper crazy. So we're going to break it down for you as if you guys were kids, and we're going to learn how to get started trading options. I hope this video is helpful, and let's get right into it. Okay, so how to trade options. This is basically for beginners. So again, if you guys wanted to watch the extended version of this entire class, I did 4 classes, about 5 hours long, the mini mentorship. Make sure you guys run the Discord. But obviously, who am I? I'm a girl. I have been trading for 4 years now. March 21st, 2025 will actually be my 4 years in trading. I've never worked a job. Trading has always been my full-time thing. I started when I was in college, and so my whole job was to just be a college student and then ultimately learn how to start trading, and now I'm here. I'm 22. I think I'm cool. I'm a great teacher. I tell a good joke. And the important lessons are going to be said. So again, this is the same PowerPoint I use for my mini mentorship program. So I won't cover everything, but just the basics to get you guys started because everyone needs to know where to start. So first and foremost, what even is a stock and how do we get to options? To understand what options trading is, you have to understand what a stock is. So think of the stock market, right? Like a big store where people buy and sell tiny pieces of companies. So you know how some people will say, oh, I own a share of Apple, I own a share of Tesla. They're owning teeny tiny pieces of companies, not enough to walk into the headquarters and get an office, but just enough to make a few dollars, right? These tiny pieces are called stocks or shares. When you own a share, it's kind of like owning a teeny tiny part of that company. So what exactly is being bought and sold are the shares. So if you believe a company will grow and make more money, you might buy their shares, right? For example, if you think a toy company is going to sell lots of toys, you might buy a share of it. If I think that, let's say Apple is going to sell lots of iPhones because they just, dropped a new phone that has cool features on it, I may buy some shares of Apple, right? People always give the advice of buy shares in companies that you use. So for example, if you like McDonald's, buy some McDonald's shares. If you have a Dyson Airwrap, buy some Dyson shares. I think that advice is hot garbage. Because just because you use something does not mean that that company is going to make you some money. Does that make sense? You may love Dyson, doesn't make it a good company. You may love McDonald's, doesn't make it a good company. So if you've heard that advice, throw it out the window. If you're actually trying to make money from buying shares, right? So the reason why people would buy shares is if the company does well, your shares can become more valuable and you can sell them to make more money, right? So the stock market is open through specific hours, kind of like a school or a store. In the US, which is what you would be trading regardless if you were in the US or international, more likely than not, you'd be trading US markets. So in the US, it's open Monday through Friday, usually from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 8:30 to 3 Central, 6:30 to 1 Pacific, so on and so forth. Tailor it to your time zone. It's closed on weekends and some holidays. So make sure you guys go online, look up market holiday calendar, and kind of mark those down because some days the market is closed, right? So the way the stock market works is imagine you're at a big market with people shouting prices. That's kind of what the stock market is like. Buyers and sellers are agreeing on prices for shares. So if a lot of people want to buy a share, price goes up. If more people want to sell their shares, the price of the stock goes down. So that's kind of how the stock market works, right? So what are options? What exactly is this options trading thing? So options is like a coupon that lets you bet on something that will go up at a specific price. That's what we call a call, right? Or bet that something will go down at a specific price, and that's what we call a put. The reason why I love options trading is because you can make money whether or not the stock goes up or goes down. So if you think the stock is going to go up, you can take a call. If you think a stock will go down, you can take a put. For example, again, Apple drops a new iPhone. You're like, whoa, I think the stock may go up. Take some calls, right? When that door flew off, Boeing, the day after, the stock dropped. We could have taken puts on Boeing and made money on the way down. That's why I love trading, because it really is a recession-proof skill, to the point where if the stock market were to crash, that's not my problem. People ask me all the time as a trader, what would you do if the stock market crashes? Once again, I will be butt naked on a beach in Monaco. That's how much money I would have made, right? So these coupons, right, our options coupons are tied to a stock, and they have an expiration date also, so you have to decide before the coupon expires. Contracts can expire same day, at the end of the week, next month. It just depends on what works best for you and for your account. I day trade, so I pick contracts with daily and or weekly expirations. The reason why I love options trading, right, is because there is a smaller upfront cost. So if Tesla is trading at $400, you can get a contract for $130. You can get one for $250. You can get one for whatever the price is of that contract. Later on in the mini mentorship, I talk about premiums and all the things that contributes into what an actual stock costs, but we're just getting into the basics today, where to start and what trading is, right? So you don't have to spend a lot of money up front buying the whole stock. I think a common misconception is that you need whole bunch of money to start trading. You do not. You do not need $25,000. You do not need $1,000. You can start with as little as you want to. Just keep in mind that certain contracts are more expensive while some are cheaper. So you're literally just paying for the coupon, right? So again, the price of the stock isn't the price of your contract. Also, there's flexibility. You can make money whether the stock goes up or down if you choose the right option. And lastly, and my favorite thing about options trading is that there are large potential profits. Since options are cheaper than stocks, small moves in the stock price can lead to big gains. Now, if you guys haven't seen my last video where I talked about the reason why everyone doesn't trade, I would suggest watching that, because there are cons to trading, and there's a reason why everyone is not trading if it's so great. So I would suggest watching that video and decide if options trading is for you. So what do you need to start trading, right? You imagine you want to buy a toy, right? You can't just go straight to the toy store to get it. Instead, you have to go find a storekeeper who helps you help or buy or sell the toys that you want. That storekeeper in the stock world is called a broker. So what does a broker do for you in options trading? A broker is like your helper, right? They have the tools to connect you to the stock market so you can buy or sell options. They let you look at what options are available, like your toy catalog, right? So you can see what stocks you can trade, whether it's Meta, Tesla, Nvidia, so on and so forth. They let you decide what to buy or sell. You can take a call or a put, and they also help you place your order in the market. You cannot trade options without a broker, okay? So again, you can't just walk up to the market and say, I want to trade options, right? The broker is your middleman handling all the complicated stuff for you. So what broker do we even have? You can use Webull. I personally use Webull. I love that platform. I find it to be very user-friendly. If you're international, you can use Interactive Brokers or Moomoo. I've heard Moomoo is a really good platform for international students. I don't use it because I'm not international, but I've heard that. You can use Charles Schwab, which is a great broker as well for options, or you can use Robinhood. I'm not the biggest fan of Robinhood, but you know what? That's my opinion. So on Webull, you're going to need to get approved for a level 2 account. On Charles Schwab, you will need a level 1 long account. On Robinhood, I think it's just a level 2. I think someone said that it was level 2 and not 3 on Robinhood to trade options. And on Interactive Brokers, you're going to need a level 2 account. So when you guys are applying for your accounts, please make sure you're looking at the level you're applying for. If you're having issues with your account approval, make sure you go on YouTube, how to get approved for whatever account, right? The most important thing on your broker account is that they need to have options trading enabled. And then you will want to have a cash account and not a margin account. The reason why you need a cash account and not a margin account is because with the margin account, you need to have $25,000 in order to trade it, okay? Now, with the cash account, you can trade with as little as $2 if that was your prerogative. So please make sure your account is on cash and not margin. So, to look at charts, right? I have a few YouTube videos also on how to chart, what to look for. I would suggest watching those. I would suggest looking at it on Thinkorswim or TradingView. It's kind of up to you. I use TradingView, and we're going to be covering the settings on that tomorrow, which, again, this is for my mini mentorship program, so we won't be doing that unless you guys become a member. But if you choose TOS, that's okay too. A chart is a chart. And then fundamentals, please know this. Trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme because it takes time, practice, and patience to learn how to trade to do it well. Imagine learning how to ride a bike, right? You don't win a race on your first day. You have to fall, practice balancing, and slowly get better. Trading is the same. It's not about making a ton of money in one day. It's about building good habits and getting better over time, right? So think of trading like playing with fire. If you're careful, you can use it to cook something amazing. But if you're reckless, you might get burned. Managing risk, which we will be discussing on many videos, that's very, very important, means you're not putting all your money in one trade. You set limits so that way, even if a trade goes wrong, you don't lose everything. Smart traders only risk a little bit of their money each time because they know they won't win every trade. So it's better to focus on trading well instead of trying to make big money fast. So if you were planting seeds in the garden, right? If you water them every day and take care of them, they'll grow into healthy plants over time. But if you keep digging them up to check, they're not going to grow at all. In trading, when you focus on making good decisions and staying consistent, the money is going to come to you guys naturally. So with that being said, in order to start trading, you need to have a broker and a charting platform, okay? Now, after that, you need to develop a strategy. How do I watch the charts? How do I do these kinds of things, right? I will recommend you guys to find someone you trust and learn from them, because when you learn from everybody, I say this every single video, you end up realizing how much you don't know instead of focusing on what you do know, right? I have some YouTube videos. I also have a membership. If you guys decide to enroll in YouTube University and try and learn yourself, try and find one creator specifically. Now, if you guys do want to learn from me, we're going to spend some time talking about the membership and what we actually have. Please don't click off. I swear I'm a good person. But yeah, let's talk about Crystal Academy. I don't talk about it in my YouTube videos because I don't want to seem like a little sales lady, but I think we have really great stuff. So let's talk about Crystal. So when you guys become a Crystal member, here are the steps that I would suggest taking. Here's all that we have to offer. So we have the beginner series, which I would start with in the beginning. So beginner series, we have all the mini mentorship recordings, which is where this PowerPoint came from. We have 4 of those, and then Wall Street did the strategies portion of the mini mentorship, which is these 4 classes. Also, we have the how to start trading from scratch lesson, how to read charts, candles, volume, and structure. We have our chart patterns 101 class down there. If you go back to courses, again, we have a beginner's psychology course. We have all these about things about trading psychology because it's very important. We have our Crystal classes, which we have all of our strategy classes from all of our admins that we've done here, which I love. We have our actual trading strategies tab, which is where you can learn our strategies here. We have our psychology classes where you can have all your psych class. When I tell y'all, there is so much value within the membership program. Like if you're a beginner, like I feel like this is where you need to be learning. Again, this is my shameless self promo because I just love my Discord. I think that we're great. But I would really suggest starting with the beginner series before anything else. We have the introduction to options course over here, which is great. And then we have our small account series, and then our pre-market analysis and weekly watch list, which I love. Now, you may be wondering like, okay, what is all this stuff? For the record, FYI, in the Crystal membership, you get access to live trading. I trade live every day. I don't send physical like word signals anymore. And here's the reason why. I feel like signals make dependent traders, and I want to make independent traders, if that makes sense. So it's like I could say calls above, puts below, or I could teach you guys how to do it yourself and you'd be a lot better. So instead, I just live trade every single day. And then we have obviously our mini mentorship programs. We have a full options course. We have a full futures trading course. We do pre-market analysis every day before the stock market opens. We do weekly watch lists once a week. We do recaps every day after the stock market closes. In the Discord server, I do giveaways all the time. We have a help chat, we have a study group tab, we have a fun tab. We do all the things, which I love, love, love about Crystal Academy. And what's fun too is you have the opportunity to win free gifts. I've never won anything off the wheel. Okay, great. I have never won anything, but we have that ability to. But in total, I think that Crystal Academy is a great place to go, especially if you guys are brand new, because there's so much. There's over 70 hours of recorded content. Plus, we do classes every single month. So for this month's schedule, we have these trading classes, also included the Zooms that we do every single day. I think it's great. Again, my shameless self promo. You guys can find the link in the description box for this video. We are, at the time of this recording, we are, hold on. 30 members away from 50,000 Discord members. So I'm sure by the time this actually gets uploaded, we'll be at 50K, which I will have a discount code. Membership is $50 a month, but there should be a discount code if you guys are watching this close to when it's being uploaded. But yeah, no, I love Crystal Academy. I love trading. If you guys are looking to get into trading and looking into starting, I would really recommend starting with me. But if not, I would suggest going on YouTube, find a mentor that you guys trust. And take diligent amount of time with that. Like, seriously, I see a lot of people try to start trading and they're not serious about it, and they get so confused and overwhelmed because they're not putting the time in. Please make sure you guys are putting the time into dedicating into learning how to trade. But yeah, for those who were wondering where to start trading with, get you a broker, find a place where you guys can chart on, whether it's TradingView or TOS, and start learning terminology. Again, we have all that. We have so much resources. We have vocab sheets, we have quizzes. But if you guys don't like me, that's fine. I'm hurting, but I feel like you will still do fine in your trading journey. I'm rooting for anybody who trades, regardless if you're in Crystal Academy or not. But yeah, I have some YouTube videos up on my channel about charting and structure, which you guys can watch for free if you guys don't want to spend a singular dollar with me. But that's all I've got. I hope this video was really helpful for you guys. I would love to be your teacher personally. I think by the time this video is uploaded, we'll probably have hit 50,000 Discord members. So by that time, we should be having a discount code at the time of this video is being uploaded. If that's the case, I will drop that below in the box. I hope this video was very helpful for you guys. As always, I would love to be your teacher. We are really nice over in Crystal Academy. I'm just super duper biased. Again, we have so much for you guys. We have beginners courses, we have mini mentorship programs, we have beginners orientation, we have psychology course, futures trading course, options courses, crystal classes, trading strategies. There's so much that we have to offer in our membership program, and I know it sounds very salesy of me, but I really do think it's worth it. I say give us a month try. If you don't like it, you don't have to come back. You know, I'm not gonna come find you. Anywho, I will see you guys in the next video. I hope this is really great to help you guys get started on your options trading journey and make you realize if it is for you, if it's not for you, and where you guys would like to learn. I will see you guys next video, and have a great day. As always, I love you guys, but God loves you more. See you guys next time.